Did you start it? Oh, okay. Welcome to Suit on the Moon. Here we're gonna talk about all kinds of shit. But first, I have to introduce myself, Suit Guy, and my companion, the co-host. Okay. Am I supposed to say your name, or do we just keep going here? Okay. All right. Back. Whatever. Anyway, so we're gonna be talking about all kinds of shit today, but most specifically, we're gonna be talking about Axie, this cool new game that I'm not specifically shilling or am not sponsored by. Okay. That being said, let's get right into it. So, Axie news. The servers are still fucked. Volume took a shit, and everybody's panicking at the moment. But don't be scared, because it's okay, guys. Just copium and hopium, and we'll make it to the other side. All right, we'll get to the moon. Just come in the shuttle, and just don't look at your portfolios, okay? But yeah, okay. So.
No financial advice.
Not financial advice. Anyway, that being said, the developers have actually said a few things. They said, what are we doing? Well, what are we doing? We've shifted more of our engineering team to focus on this issue. Well, I would hope so, right? We've hired additional engineers to work on server scaling. They've also hired someone from within the Axie community to build and lead out our support system. But nobody really cares about that because everybody cares about the game working in the first place, so who cares? We will be deploying periodic maintenances with upgrades that may make things better. What do you mean may? Dude, they're saying may make things better. What if it makes it worse? Yeah. Sometimes it'll not work. We need to test live.
Like shit.
What the fuck is this? We aren't sure when things will go back to normal. It could be days or perhaps weeks. Yeah, this sounds great, man. I have more and more Axies and I'm just more and more fucked as things go. Oh my god, he's like, it's important for us not to panic, essentially. Like, this guy's crazy. I feel like, okay, this is like a take. Shouldn't they have like live Twitch streams talking about these issues instead of just doing Discord notifications? Or not? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. This is a load of BS. You know, this is a play to earn breaking blockchain game. Okay, you've never heard of this in your entire life, I bet. And you're looking into this now, and you're like, wow, these things are so expensive, and these things are this is all premium stuff, and this is all expensive stuff. So if you're gonna have things like this, they have to be working, and they have to be fluid, and they have to be transparent, because the crypto space is that kind of space where people have a lot of anonymity. They have a lot of just lies and deception, really. And that's not how devs should be doing things. They need to be more transparent. They need more updates. Yeah, I understand. Maybe you can have one update in the morning, but you need to keep telling people over and over, because you don't hear from your developer for a day and you just think everything's gone to shit and you're out of there. Day and night, it's gone. And that's what's happening with the volume today with Axie Infinity. So volume's actually gone on a steep decline. It's gone from a whole 40 million on the high all the way down to the 14 million mark. Can you believe that? I can't believe that. And that's what's going on, okay? So I don't care if there's an esports server coming. If I see 15 million volume right now, I don't give a fuck. Axies sold are at the 37,000 mark for today. You think that's a lot? Well, there's 100,000 Axies on the market right now. When I started playing the game, we only had, what, like 20,000 Axies? That 40 million market volume? Then, you know, there was only 50,000 Axies. So the volume really transcended with the amount of Axies in circulation. Right now, there's too many Axies, the prices are crashing, and we don't know where stability is. It's kind of like, yeah, I can buy my 3 Axies right now, but if my Axies can get ROI, it's not only about my return on my investment, it's also about the Axies that I invested into, and if they will maintain their value throughout the time and space that it takes to get the SOP, to get your return on your investment. What do you think?
Right, exactly.
Background guy is just like a yes man. Okay. On to the next point. So, you know, people are seeing the collapse of Axie Infinity at the seams. I mean, it's just an issue.
Dude,
it's gonna get solved, and everybody knows that once server issues
Hold
get solved, it'll be done.
Hold on. It's not collapsing at the seams.
I mean, let's be honest.
Dude, it shit itself. Like, straight up.
Pretty
No
much.
seams, nothing. It just shit itself.
It just took... okay. So let's say you work at a 5-star hotel, and right in front of your boss, you take a shit. Do you think you'll still be employed afterward?
Depends if the boss liked it.
It does not look good. And with that being said, I feel like I got the point across there. You're probably not going to have your job. So, I mean, these things, you don't have to panic though. Like, when the servers come back, and they will come back, you know, volume will be down, this will be down, but that's just the nature of investments in the crypto space. it's not like stocks where they're moving 10% in a year. They're moving 10% in a day, okay? And these things have a lot of volatility, a lot of volume, and it's easy to get out of them, which is what you got to think about in the crypto space. It's not just about, hey, the volume went down half. Tomorrow it could be 60 million volume. You don't know, okay? There's no way of predicting this. And that's why I have a personal vendetta. I don't know if Background Guy has it, but fuck people that show coins. Because I don't give a fuck if you're saying Dogecoin could hit $1. Because anything could hit a trillion market cap. It just depends on whether people value this investment to that level. And if something goes down 50%, you just can't go to yourself and be like, hey man, this thing's going to the fucking moon in 2 days because of this random news that could or could not be a signal for, whales to just dump their coins. It doesn't make any sense.
Literally.
Yeah, literally.
and they're just playing with people's life savings and shit, man.
And that's the point of Suit on the Moon. Exactly. Suit on the Moon, we're going to be tackling these people. This is a bunch of BS. We're going to be talking about Axie, my personal investments, because this is not about shilling. This is not about anything. This is about talking about what's going on with Suit on the Moon and what's going on with the crypto space, because the crypto space is full of scams and full of people trying to take your money and your capital from your family. That's bullshit.
Amen, bro.
Amen. All right, let's get to the next topic. Okay, so next topic. There are more NFT games. If you know anything about non-fungible tokens, it's pretty much just like, how you own a Pokemon card in real life. Well, it's just a Pokemon card in the internet, okay? So MyDefiPet is essentially a watered-down version of Axie Infinity. We looked into it, and I'm going to be honest, looks kind of shitty. Doesn't look too promising, but it could just be piggybacking the success of Axie Infinity. We do have to look into these things and these projects more, but as it stands, it kind of just looks like a pump and dump. The volume and the market cap just does not transpond. Right now, you see a whole 15 million volume on a 50% increase on a token that has a 50 million market cap with a fully diluted market cap of 500 million. This just means that there's so much more untapped market cap, which I don't know if I really trust it. I mean, that could just mean that developers have a lot of their token that's locked and doesn't look like a good thing. I couldn't find anything on whether the developers were fully transparent on their location and this and that. I mean, it's over at the $7 mark. And if you look at the charts, they're kind of just going up and down, up and down. There's no stability here. It's just kind of like this guy bought $100,000 worth of this, it went up. And then this guy sold $100,000 worth of this, so it went down. So these are the things you have to be careful about. Because when people start selling you these things like, oh, hey, dude, it's gone up 1,000% in the last 7 days. It could just mean that, Gerald decided to buy $1,000 worth of this thing and it only had a $2,000 market cap. So that thing went up 50% as a result. You got to be careful with these things, these crypto scams, because I know a lot of you guys are new to the crypto space. Crypto's this new technology. And just because something says it's $1 does not mean it's cheap. For example, Cardano is a cryptocurrency which is valued over at 20, 30 billion mark. It doesn't really matter. But at the end of the day, this thing is around $1, okay? So if you bought this thing at $1, to get to $2, it would have to get to a 40 billion market cap. And I don't know about you, but that's pretty big in the crypto space, okay? It's at 117. So I ask you, it's not about something being worth 30 cents. It's not about something being 60 cents. It's about the tokenomics. It's about knowing how much is in circulation, how much people have control over this coin, and whether it has any stability or use cases, which is what values something at the end of the day. And that's my little problem with MyDefiPet at the moment. It just looks manipulated. And that's the same thing with Cryptoblade. I've seen this Cryptoblade game. It's popping off. It's taken off. And people are shilling this thing like no tomorrow. I guarantee some guys got sponsored. Who cares what happened? But the issue being, Cryptoblade doesn't even work right now. Their marketplace is also down, and you see this thing running up 200%. I don't care. 200% of what? $10 million? So $10 million in the crypto space is nothing. See, 20 billion is something, okay? Axie Infinity is over at the $1 billion mark. That's a game that we talk about. It's not about Cryptoblade. It's not about Cryptoblade going up. It's at $30 right now, okay? This thing tomorrow could be worth $2 because it doesn't have a large market cap. Literally, the 24-hour trading volume over at the 5.7 million. 5.7 million in a day is nothing for a 36% increase in a coin, or a token rather. So I don't know why people are panicking and saying, oh my god, this is the new Axie Infinity, when in reality, it literally only has a 29 million market cap. What is that? I don't care if it's at $29. It literally only has 1 million tokens in supply. And with that being said, that's pretty much gonna be it, right? You want to say any closing remarks?
No, I think we're good, man. We pretty much
We're
covered
good.
it.
You think we bashed on him enough?
We
Alright,
bashed on
great.
him enough, man.
With that being said, that's going to be the end of our video from Suit in the Moon. This is a new channel. If you guys want to support our channel, be sure to subscribe and no more shilling, guys. And I'll see you guys on the next one.